Hey guys, it's Untitled here. Welcome to the 13th episode of The Ranking Show, where we are going to be recapping the Big House 9, which was, and I was saying earlier to Chad, who was here for the pre-show, that is immediately a classic event in the annals of Melee history. It's so many incredible sets, so many incredible storylines. Mutaking coming out of nowhere and getting 5th. Mango winning a tournament. Any tournament that Mango wins in this day and age is like nuts. Leffen, Hungrybox losing the Mewtwo King Mango. Fiction looking like insane. Fiction looking like one of the greatest foxes ever. Yeah, so that just a general overview. Also, for people who are going to be watching the VOD over on Twitch, I'll also be streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday night, and most likely 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday night, even though I'm going to miss Survivor. Shout out to Survivor. But so, because I'm like making that push to get partners, so come hang out if you want to talk about rankings, because we got a lot of ranking discussion to go on. Like, I think all of top 10... well, HBox is still number 1. I already made the video. You can watch that all for the discussion on that. Yeah, so let me actually look at chat real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Queen Duck Suck, thank you for the follow. I don't have the sub goal up because I still haven't figured out how to fit it in. But I guess there'd be 43 now, but it's not updating. I get a 5th emote, and I said that I'm going to train to money match Blur. So if we get up to 50 subs, there'll be some Uncle Punch, me learning how to ledge dash properly over here on stream. 33rd place hugs hype. Oh yeah. The Blur emote. Meow Mix, yeah, thank you for coming to stop through for the stream. Mango for top 4. Mango, yeah, let's start there. So I think the biggest winner of this tournament... Yeah, let's get into this fact. I think the biggest winner of this tournament, by perception of them, is probably Fiction. And Fiction even tweeted about himself that, his mental block, Milo, thank you for the follow, that his mental block for, potentially beating people like Mango or stuff like that is gone. Especially, it was night and day, even though Mango did say that he kind of, threw the set so many times. Night and day between these two sets. I don't even think I watched this one because I was foregone conclusion. Friend of Pepper, thank you for the follow. I think I was whatever watching this set. But he beat Plup. I forgot he beat Plup. He took so many sick wins at this tournament. Fiction, he beat Wizrope. I did say that was maybe probably going to happen. Wizrope also almost lost the Magi. It's a shame Wizrope had that reverse 3-0. But Fiction, I think, is easily the biggest winner of this tournament. Fiction played incredible. He was hits away from beating Mango. Man, yeah. Zane was a great storyline. Yeah, there's so many really good storylines, but I think the biggest winner from this tournament is Fiction, bar none, no question. Absolutely incredible event. Is Fiction better than Cody? Oh, hey, Livingstone, how you doing? Fiction better than Cody. Don't make me fight. Don't make my boys fight like this. Even though I guess I'm more of a bandwagon Fiction guy now. Even though I made that video a while ago. Can I have a quick shout out to me real quick? Pringle God, thank you for the follow. Can I take a look real quick? Can I flex on you guys a little bit real quick? Because I want to flex on you guys. I was thinking about... Oh, Nova Meatball. Sorry, I missed the notification. Thank you for the follow. Can I just flex a little bit? Look at this group of people. This was before he was big. This is a while ago. My best calls are probably these 3 right here. Cal and Darktooth are probably the only ones who really didn't super go for it. Dude, I'm a fucking god. Low ranked player god. I'm so sick. Okay, I got, yeah, I was right about him being a good Melee player. You can't win them all. Yeah, even though I guess the Fiction one really isn't that big of a deal. I still super happy about Zane, not Zane, I point to the one, I covered too many mangoes. It's too many mangoes, too many Marths. It's I like Marth and Falco. The biggest winner of this tournament is Melee fans. You are actually correct, Bryson. Oh, you comment him from Twitch? How many mangoes did I cover? Not enough. ESAM clip? All right. I think I've okay. I had my brief moment of flexing. Let's go save. Thank you. Spaghetti everywhere. So yeah, we can go down the line. Mango. I think that's it. Mango. Fiction over IBDW. Ooh. Actually, fuck it. Let's do this conversation. Well, I can gush about Mango real quick. Let's talk about fiction versus IBDW. I think that's a really interesting conversation that really wasn't before. I think what I was saying, 115 viewers, let's go. I think what I was saying on the day 2 preview show about fiction, I believe I was talking about fiction. I know I was talking about someone. Maybe it was like fiction or KJH. But I was saying that fiction was just missing that one big up there win. It might have been KJH now that I'm thinking about it. But having a Wizrobe win, even though Wizrobe stock fell tremendously at this tournament, I perfectly believe, especially going 5 games with Magi. Like, that's real bad for fiction stock after sweeping her before. So at the top level, no, I think IBW just might have more better wins than him. Who did IBW lose to here? Fiction and Mutaking? Yeah. Well, then that brings us back to the question of what do we deal about Mango's going to win with the post-tournament stream? Dude, yeah, Mango's. If people are complaining about not making enough money from Melee tournaments, I think Mango's gonna make Mango. I think it's not too knowing like basic numbers about how Twitch pays out. I think Mango might make more on his like return stream, like going wild. Or Chimbo, thank you for the follow. When's ultimate rankings? When I run out of money to pay my rent, that's when we start doing ultimate content. Plup, oh yeah, RIP Plup. Plup's dead. No way fiction is higher. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously I'm super hot on fiction now. When's Brawl ranking? Brawl rankings when Brawl is relevant again. Yeah, how's their deep cut? Do we for bad losses outside? They both lost Absent Page. IBW's Mutaking. 2 wins on. I didn't know IBW had 2 wins on June. That's really good. Even though they're both at locals. That's still pretty good. Smash 64. Oh yeah, Project. That game ranked. Yeah, I wish there was. I mean, obviously there can't be a more centralized community for Project M. Oh, IBW is a Hugs lost guy, so Fiction has to be better than him. It's pretty. I think it's pretty simple here. Is Fiction above SFAT? I did have IBDW above SFAT, and he is above him on the rankings. Absent Page might be coming back. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm not sure that's gonna like have a follow through. So what are their bad laws? I think especially because I don't have like when you're doing something like this, Wheat Sheet is really good at a lot of things. And the only thing that like this can be have a bad perception sometimes is not knowing their losses off the grid here. Fiction IBW are 9 and 10 for sure. Is Fiction higher than S2J now? What's S2J's year look like? Yeah, there's an interesting kind of thing. Also, if anyone needs to use this sheet, it's ! Wheat sheet in the chat. This is made by my good pal. Give me that wheat. Absent Pages go in the weeklies. Yeah, I think that's it. S2J plays Melee. Fiction above Moki? Yeah, Fiction probably above Moki. How did Moki lost to, whatchamacallit, the Samus player? Morse Code. I'm already forgetting. Morse Code HBox. That's a weird... Oh, he's got a yip for his econ. Save as... Fiction over Pew Pew? I honestly don't think that's... Wait, Fiction over Pew Pew, the thing that already happened in this ranking? Post-tournament series? When? It's going to keep... The post-tournament show series is this thing, because I was exhausted from watching Melee all day. And watching Melee all day, streaming twice, and only sleeping 3 hours. So this is basically my post-game show. I'm doing it on Mondays, because I like to still enjoy watching Melee. Because I feel like if I did a post-game show, I'd start like hating watching Melee, because it'd feel like work. Yeah, Happygate, hey, what's up? Yeah, Pew Pew is just it. I'm sad. Lucky top 20? I forget how Lucky even finished it. It lost to the real thing in HBox. Yeah, my feeling of being super hot on Lucky this year is Wait, I forgot to. There's so many crazy sets that it's so much to process. Like I completely forgot that Lucky beat Wizrobe. I guess is this a positive? Is this a positive tournament for Lucky? It has to be. Wizrobe win, even with a loss to the real thing. It's probably a good tournament. Also, why did this is Big Kid, right? I like Big Kid's old tag. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this one. I was really confused when I saw him on stream. I was like, why do they have the guy with this weird tag on stream? Lucky's doing good now. Yeah, the loss of the real thing feels bad, but like I think these wins more than make up for it. Lucky feels like a very hot Layton. Like the professor. I got you. Lucky going up on a Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably a generally positive performance. Juan could have gotten in a bit of trouble, even though we still can't really figure out. Oh, we were talking. Let's put the lid on this discussion. So I think IBW is still above Fiction here. This is very like just looking at these numbers. How's that Kanye? I don't know. Kanye, thank you for the follow. Put out the record, man. I've been waiting. I don't care if it's only gospel music. Worse than Cody's tag. Cody's tag is sick. I don't know if you've been noticing it. I've been like consciously trying, when I talk about IBW in videos, I'll say like IBW the first time, and then the rest of the time I'll try to say Cody. Because he said he's thinking about switching his tag to just Cody, so. I think IBDW is also a really good tag. Like, you could have a tag like that, but then the letters kind of flow off your tongue. Leffen is a John. Leffen got destroyed. What do we do with Mewtwo King data? We burn it and forget the Mewtwo King ever existed. I think that's a pretty fair assumption. What was I going to? Oh, yeah. So just looking at these brief head-to-heads and not having, like, the rest of the data, not knowing off the top of my head, like, what are their losses outside of this? I'm probably like from just like their high wins alone. I think IBDW has that because having an HBox win is like insanely valuable in this era, and like having an HBox win and a Leffen win and a Mango win and I always gotta stop myself. That's not a real Zane win. Having that trio of wins is definitely better than a Wizrobe pull-up win. Yeah, those are probably the people who are in this range, that top 7. Those are probably the 2 least valuable. Yeah, probably the 2 least valuable. I think that's fair. IBDW is more symbols than IB doing work. Yeah, but IB doing work doesn't have that same. Leffen is a will. XXVZZ. I don't know why I decided to take the effort to read out your name. Thank you for the follow, though. Get you a more pronounceable name. Fiction versus IBW is close. You should analyze this more. IBW's worst losses, such as IBDW runs over Fiction in this highest wins category with a Leffen, Mango, and HBox win. To really, the Plup win's good. Like Plup win's good grand scheme of things. Plup win, when comparing it to Cody's top level wins, Fiction is like leagues behind him. So what are these bad losses we're looking for? Because both of them have like them littered within here. IBW, none lost, like isn't that bad? True that loss, a little iffy. Even with my case, a little scary. Lost to Spud, kind of expect it. You know, from do you guys have does one of these guys have a Yort loss? Fiction Man is 0-2. Yeah, Fiction's the Icy Slayer, guys. Cody beat Zane. He beat Zane's Fox. Yeah, I think just like, again, because I don't like making like a hard Yort beat Cody. I feel like Fiction's got to have something equivalent to a Yort loss. And even if he doesn't, like, with these Q212, thank you for the follow. What are we talking about? Orders? We're talking about IBDW versus Fiction. People are saying that I'm pulling the gun too quickly to say that IBDW is above. But, I mean, unranked Martha this tournament? God, I hate the unranked Mewtwo King meme. I hate it. Arms over Plup is a definite, right? I do not know. That is an interesting question. So let me see, where did I have them post main stage? Plup still above Amsa. Yeah, let's talk. We can talk Plup Amsa. Banana Crazy One, thank you for the follow. Rare Candy, RIP. Hell yeah. Yeah, Rare Candy, I'll be doing these all week. So we can, oh, well, not like the ranking show, but we'll be doing these discussions all week. I'm to be rewarded for not showing up. Plub does have to sell and win. Amsa definitely should be given a little bit more leeway because he's a international player. What's Amsa's activity for the year? Oop, I hit my mic. Sorry about that, guys. What about Axe? Yeah, Axe definitely, everyone, a lot of the people around him, where did I have main stage? Where did I have Axe? A lot of the people around him, I mean, Wizrobe had a bad event. A lot of people around him, though, have big positive performances here. Axe might be in trouble doing this top 6. Doesn't Amsa live in Canada? I'm not 100% sure. Even so, traveling from Canada, not the easiest thing in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable enough tournaments, like, for a player, higher highs and lower lows. I think that's reasonable enough player tournament attendance for larger events to not punish him for not attending things. Give some love to Lucky. Oh yeah, dude, Lucky. I've been speaking Lucky's praises after the Mango win. That he was looking really hot. He's playing really hot, not looking really hot. That is a different turn of phrase that I was looking for. Amsa Plup. Count local stuff for Amsa. I definitely do have the Saini and who's the other guy he lost to? Local Saini or I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like Sannee. Off the top of my head, I cannot think of it. But I mean that's like iffy and that's bad, and obviously, but those Shippu I think is the other guy that I'm thinking of. But I don't think that should be held too much against Amsa because he was just going Sannee. Yeah, so let's look top of the table real quick. And again, I feel like a lot of the times, let me preface this because Shippu, yeah. S2J still top 10 player. Oh god, there's so many interesting questions that talk about. Like the big house is nuts. That's why I have to do like multiple streams this week. And I think normally the ranking show guys runs an hour. I'm hoping to get maybe 2 hours out of it tonight because there's so much to talk about. So feel free to zoom in, zoom out when you're ready. There's 15 top 10 players. Damn. Okay, let's circle back. Okay, I was giving the disclaimer before I go into talking about Plub versus Amsa. The videos I do on rankings are like usually my final be all say all opinion because I have time to like by myself just think about the numbers, make sure I get all the information to analyze them. Ranking show, more of a loosey-goosey kind of conversation thing that I can do like the mental math with the numbers that I have right in front of me. So again, anything I say is not end all be all. So that's not a disclaimer to say that I'm above saying stupid things while I'm live on Twitch, but Zane is a number 3. Okay, guys, we'll talk about we can talk about Zane next. Let's talk about Plub Amsa real quick. Actually, before we jump to Plub Amsa, I totally forgot to do this because I have this. Let's before we jump off of Fiction versus IBDW, who will be ranked higher? So we're gonna do a poll on who should be ranked higher, Fiction versus IBDW. So IBDW does have that Yort loss. He has his big hallmark wins are Hungry Box, Leffen, Mango. This is a Fox win. Beat Amsa as well. Fiction has definitely most likely would be run a commercial while you get it ready. I really want to try out. If I have to like get some more water or I have to go to the bathroom, I will try running the commercials, see how that works. Ads. Being Triffin Laud this year? Who's being Triffin Laud? IBDW? It's not Fiction. Oh, we're still talking about make the money? No. Okay, we're gonna run this poll. I was on to see how the poll looks on this new 2-1 over Laud, 1-1 over Triff. Zane has beaten Laud this year, I believe. And guys, remember, this is for the full year. I know many people, including myself, are riding hot on Fiction right now, but IBDW has a lot of really good wins. Both these guys have some iffy stuff in their mid-range, some skeletons in their closet. with these wins. Both have lost to Absent Page. IBDW lost to an unranked Marth player who people say is really good for some whatever reason. I don't know who he is. Was that a Cody emote? Nice. Yeah, well, I'll let it run for a minute. 127? Yeah, let's go, guys. Thanks for all showing up. No, we're talking about Fiction's Big House versus IBDW Summit. IBDW Summit blows it out of the water, which I think is another reason. God, if I have to hear about Crush one more time, I'm going to hurt someone. Not Crush, though. Yeah, guys, I think that's about right. You Fiction stands, you go back to your UFOs. He's really good. Fiction had an incredible tournament, had an absolutely godlike tournament, but it's not his time yet. He's probably above a lot of these people in this range, probably above Moki. Swedish hasn't been to much, really. He's probably above Swedish. He's probably also above Triff. If he's above SFAT is also kind of an interesting question. I think SFAT's probably been much more consistent than him, but I think that's a once we have all the data set, Pop JE, thank you for the follow. Once we have the full data set for the year, that'll be when we can start talking about this chat stands Cody. No, Cody's just better. Right, but Cody, I don't know. I don't want to say Cody's better. I want to say that for ranking, Cody's going to be ranked higher than Fiction, almost certainly. But the question of who's a better player is a whole different thing. Triff is like 0-4 and Sechi. Yeah, Triff is like, what's the last event? Was it Summit, the last U.S. event he went to? Because, like, again, European players, we give him a bit of a pass. And it's cool that he's going to European events, but he hasn't been to shit. And actually, that doesn't have a lot of you. I think Triff's like low attendance even for a European player. Like he's gonna get hit hard for that. He had a good start to the year, but he's gonna get hit hard for that, especially with all these people like going around this level. Like Fiction's gonna jump him. Fiction's just gonna fly over to meet Triff and jump him. It's gonna be like, buy my game. It's not out yet, but buy my goddamn game. SFAT doesn't have a Wizzy win, and SFAT has a Kim Maples loss. It's pretty clear he'll do well. Who lost to Zamu twice? Everyone's been losing to Zamu out here. Zamu's a god. Zamu's the 6th god, guys. Yeah, what? DreamHack was Zane. Oh, cool. That would be cool to get him one more notch on his belt for the year. God, Triff, if it's S2J, did Triff S2J play this year? No. I feel like Triff could win that. Hey, K-Ways, thank you. Thank you for appreciating it. Apparently not versus Soonsay, though. All right, what else did we want to talk about, boys? Triff lost to Zamu twice. Yeah, because Zamu's so good. Ranking should be IBW, Fiction, Zane. Oh, let's talk about Zane, who absolutely decimated Leffen. This is like people. I think the collective consciousness of the Melee community, we have been refreshed from the Nun versus IBDW set, and IBW is probably very happy about this. We have, instead of the IBDW Nun set, we have this Leffen Zane set, which is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. Free to Pet and Alush, thank you for the follow. Zane is 3. All right, let's not jump in the hot takes here. But Zane beating Leffen, super dope for his perception of him. The big thing that this tournament helped up a lot, but still is holding Zane back a lot, is his head-to-heads at this level. He's got really good and deep consistency. His head-to-heads are just like at this top 6 levels are just eh. Zane is super good at Smash Brothers. He's no bad losses. Yeah, like Zane's consistency is incredible. Wizzy is in no way top 3. I think I 100% believe this is the main stage one. Let me get some names out of here. Let me throw some names. We can start moving some stuff. Start talking about some people. Hungrybox, Leffen, Mango. This is not a list. This is just me putting names in here so I remember them. Axe. That's not how you spell Axe. Wizrobe. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. I got all the top 6 right. I'm not dumb. Yeah, cool. That's all the top 6. So Hungrybox is still number 1. We can put this one in. I don't think he's skill-wise a tier. Like here, I had him like rank-wise a tier above everyone else, and I'm not sure if that's so. Dad Milk, thank you for the follow. This is a list. That's a good order. Oh, this order right now. This. What if my list is just, God. Yeah, Wizrobe is. I have no idea what we're gonna do with Wizrobe. Can we? Well, we have pretty much all of Wizrobe's data right in here, because he's only beaten and lost to high level players. So let's talk about what the hell is going on. Yeah, Wizzy's not 6 orange. Oh, you're saying about this lips. This is a whip. This is a work in progress. Let's talk about Wizrobe first. So he beat HBox. He's a winning record on HBox, Leffen, and Zane, which is incredible for this year. But he's been to 5 events, and across those 5 events, he lost to Lucky, Gatsu, Fiction, S2J, as well as almost losing. Again, I don't like counting that. I'll say I'm not going to count the Magi set where he reversed 3-0'd against him for rankings, but that's more of a general perception of how Wizrobe can perform. Is this updated? This head-to-head sheet? Yes, I believe it is. Most of it, or at least the high-level stuff's updated. I'm pretty sure Wheat's on that. And Lucky, yeah, like. Wizrobe, we have to magnify these losses because he's got 5 tournaments. So let's do a little thought experiment. I think we want to, from the way chat's talking about this, I think we're talking about Axe versus Wizrobe, which I think is a really good discussion. I think we can focus on that. So let's start out. We'll start out this discussion of Wizrobe versus Axe by looking just at their head-to-heads from Amza down. So Wizrobe has 1 losing record against Axe and an even record with Plup. Axe has a losing record against HBox and Mango. So I think Wizrobe probably has Wizrobe's head-to-heads. Yeah, being up on Hungry Rocks and Leffen. Yeah, Wizrobe probably has the better heads-to-heads at this level. What's the best way to justify dropping a player 3 spots? No justification, just do it with reckless abandon. Yeah. Oh, guys, there's like 6 conversations going on in chat, and I'm really confused right now. Wizrobe's worst loss is Gatsu, which is way better than... yeah, so Wizrobe has a better head-to-head at this level. Wizrobe has... How many more events does Axe been? Actually, I should have the graphic from the video. 150 viewers? Hell yeah! Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. Let me, because I have a lot. Let me see if I can find the chart from the HBox video of attendance. Oh, there we go. 1 for head-to-head, 1 for results, and 1 for consistency. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Here's without, this has mainstays. This would be without the big house. So Axe has been to about double the events that Wizrobe has. What are you doing with pumpkin stems? What are you talking about, pumpkin stems? Am I on crack or for you? Pumpkin science experiments? Wait, what is there in here about Oh, is in my files? What is there about pumpkins? CF Sloth, thank you for the follow. Oh, is that like Sloth the Player, Central Florida Sloth? Go to my Google. Something about pumpkin stems was in my Google. I'm losing my mind, guys. Zada, thank you for the follow. It was a recommended search. My recommended stuff is like big messed up because my friend Kate borrowed my computer. You've seen Kate. Some of you longtime viewers have seen Kate on stream before. My roommate, she borrowed my laptop for a time, and also my friend Sam borrowed my laptop for a time. So there's a lot of like very out of place things. Axe sandbagged at Smash Camp. Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know why I have that included on his list. Can't be a top fan. That is a take. It's your recommended follow. Sick. Okay, thank you guys for clarifying that I'm not on crack. Yeah, let's circle back around to Axe versus Wizrobe. I brought this graphic up just for that. So Wizrobe will now have 5 events. Axe will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the attendance argument, so Axe should definitely be given a little bit of more leeway when we're talking like specifically against of Axe versus Wizrobe. So he should be giving a tiny bit more leeway for having like double the attendance. Not a tiny bit more leeway. He should be given more leeway. But who for worst losses? Oh, I actually have that graphic too. I don't know why I closed this. Who would have thought me doing research for a video could come back and help me? Where are these worst losses? Cool. Sympathy points for Zayn losing? Nah, dude, no sympathy points. Zayn over Leffen? Probably not. But we gotta talk about one discussion a lot because there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of things you gotta keep your mind on when you're talking about these discussions, which makes them so hard. This is from before main stage, so we don't have everything else. But Axe has a lot of okay. If we're gonna double up Wizrobe's thing, so Wizrobe has S2J, Gatsu, Lucky, Fiction now, and Axe has all of these. I honestly think. But their losses, even if we double up Wizrobes, they're kind of close. TM Dorf, thank you for the follow. Axe is 6, definitely. See, I really feel like, and tell me how you guys, well, we can do a poll. I feel like Axe should, no, but his attendance isn't, I think my like gut feeling would be that Axe should be ahead of him because of his greater attendance. But Wizrobe does have the winning. Wizrobe has much better winning records to the head-to-head. Wizrobe definitely has better peaks. I think Wizrobe's peaks are better, and his potential for making far runs is probably a little bit. Oh, I completely forgot about the Mango head-to-head. So they have similar-ish. Pudgy Panda. I did forget about Pudgy Panda. Oh, see, thank you for the $3 tip. Appreciate it, homie.
Now glad to finally catch one live.
God. Let me see if I can read what you wrote for your thing. Give me a second. Been listening to the show for a couple weeks now. Glad to catch one live. Thank you for showing up, Sloth. I'm glad you were able to make it. That's awesome, and thank you for the $3. Hell yeah. I did forget about Wizrobe having the Dodge Mango Hall season. Actually, fuck it. Well, actually, before I say fuck it and put in my ranking, because I'm pretty sure I know how I want to do 5 and 6. Hadi, sorry I can't pronounce the second part of your name. Well, Hadi, thank you for the sub. I think that puts us, we are 5 subs away from getting that other emote. 6 subs away. We're 6 subs away from getting the emote and also getting me to start preparing to na ko. Yeah, God, I don't say words correctly. Where are we going? People talking about college football rankings? Dude. Dad Milk, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Holy shit. That means we're right there to start my trading montage, the money match blur, and to get that last emote slot. So we were talking about Axe versus Wizrobe, and I think I made up my mind. So right before this, guys, we're gonna do a poll. TMF Dort, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Jesus, guys. Hell yeah. I'm not used to having this many viewers, and the Prime subs coming in. Thank you guys so much. You really want to see me get my ass beat by Blur. Yeah, let me put up the sub goal thing. I don't think it'll be updated. Let me see. Can I get it to be updated? Let me run one of these sub things. Okay, like when I hit that, it updates. It should be a little bit more. Moop, thank you for the follow. Shadow Seeker, thank you for the sub. Actually, I can hit this fake emote thing to make it go up. I'm not trying to get rid of your... Oh, Shadow Seeker, I'm sorry I got rid of your notification. I'm just trying to get it to match the actual thing. God. Quality losses. Oh, so we're at 47 now. We're only 3 off. Boop, diddy scoop. Losing to players above you doesn't subtract from your ranking? Yeah. Shadow Seeker. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, homie. Let me get rid of the sub goal because it's getting in the way. Clicking follow actually makes you a really great person. Clicking follow means that you'll be ranked higher than Mutaking on this year's PGR. Because Mutaking's not going to get ranked unless he goes to more things. It's just going to be a shit show either way what happens. DC Time, thank you for the follow. Thank you for being a good person. I need like some sort of fun name for the SaveAsUntitled. Shadow Seeker, did you really hit me with the sub before you hit me with the follow? That's some big brain stuff right there. That's some big brain stuff right there. Yeah, Moop, you also would probably not meet the qualifications. Give me that top 100 rank. You're in there, DC. Let me just put you on the list. So obviously number 1 HBox, number 2 close second DC Time. DC Time stocks are going way up. Even though Mango did win the tournament, He's still a little bit below DC time for like that's just kind of how it works, guys. Because Mango doesn't follow me on Twitch. He'd be number 13. Stonks. I think that I want to switch over to the Stonks thing, but I'm pretty sure the filter's messed up and it's still upside down. But we can check. It's still upside down and the filter's messed up. Dope. Yeah, the Saves Untitled Stonks were like this is the Saves Untitled Stonks are, especially because the green screen isn't propped correctly. Well, we're just out here, boys. Mango's probably too. No, Papa, no. I do. 29. Yeah, only 2019 wins and losses matter. Yes, that's it. Goose Boy, thank you for the stonk follow. Okay, one more. We're gonna try circling back one more time. No one sub real quick so we can continue having a reasonable discussion. H-Bug being 7th. Okay, so we're gonna have our poll for Wizzy versus Axe. So let's do a quick summary of their years. Axe won Summit, Wizrobe won, that was Smash and Splash, correct? So they both have a big tournament win under the belt. They both have pretty good head-to-heads at the top level. With Wizrobe's winning records on Hungrybox and Leffen being really good ones to have in a year when those guys are top 5, top 4, yada yada. Losses wise, they both have had some really bad losses. This doesn't include everything. This was from before main stage. So Wizrobe has S2J, Gatsu, Lucky, and Fiction. Axe has S2J. Is this? Oh wait, I probably have an updated version of this at least because I think I put the wrong. Worst losses. Nope, I never put the right one on here. Oh no, I did. There we go. Yeah. So placements matter. Shut up. So Wizrobe has 4 bad. His S2J, Gatsu, Fiction, and Lucky. Axe has all of these, and this was after main stage, so that's updated for Axe. So they both have pretty bad losses. Axe has been to about double the events of Wizrobe. So Axe has higher attendance. Axe has worse losses, higher attendance but worse losses, and Wizrobe has bad losses but pretty good head-to-heads. They both have pretty good head-to-head at the time. That was a bad way of summing up that discussion, but you guys can do the little math in your head about where you lay these two people. So who should be ranked higher? The guy who lost the punt. No, actually, I don't wanna. Even though I kind of already did spoil the soup. What do you guys think? Who probably this might be how it ends for the year. There probably won't be any more tournaments for these guys. Axe maybe, Wizrobe maybe not. Who do you think of these guys should be ranked higher? Axe stands. Press 3 for Moop. I'll hit you with that 3. I got you. So pretty strongly in Axe's favor, and I like doing this before. I like doing this. Oh, is this? Okay, it is showing up in the stream. I do like not giving my final opinion before we do the chat thing, but I honestly think it's Axe. They both have really bad losses, and like against pretty much every one of these other guys, Axe's losses are absolute garbage. But because of having double the attendance of Wizrobe, who also has some pretty bad losses, Axe's losses are really deep. But I think Axe deserves the benefit of the doubt for attending more events. I think I'm willing to give him that over Wizrobe. And it's so weird. Where did I have Wizrobe before that? 3rd? Yeah, I maybe Blur finally got the attendance bug on me. But I'm just like, I feel I wanted Wizrobe should be. Wizrobe's losses are not that bad. Axe sucks versus Ices. This could definitely change by the end of the year. Actually, if Wizzy's wins are better, Wizzy definitely has better wins. Wizrobe going to 5 tournaments and having some really beating Ices redeems him. It's an interesting thing to consider. It's hard to kind of factor that in. Imagine putting Wizrobe at 6th. It feels weird. It feels real weird. I think these two could maybe be who's better ties. Well, Wizrobe's the only one with tied head-to-heads, right? Axe's worst losses? Ah, God, yeah. See, now that I did this, I don't know, man. So the argument for Wizrobe being higher is that he has better wins and his losses are better. The argument for Axe being higher is essentially solely based on attendance. The only way you can place Zane as 4th is you think placings matter. Yeah, it's really hard. Because I just, like, the moment I decided that Axe was going to be over Wizrobe, I was saying fuck it. I was saying fuck it because Axe has way more attendance. God. Okay, so if both Axe and Wizrobe go to 100 tournaments, who's going to place better? If Axe runs into an Ices, it's a little sketchy, even though he's a little better now. If Wizrobe runs into a Falcon, runs into Fiction, so runs into a Falcon or maybe a Fox or a Falco. I don't know, man. Wizzy hasn't had many opportunities to be upset. That is true. Mango has some pretty bad losses. Wizrobe also, I keep on forgetting about that Mango. Like, Mango's a hard stop for him still. God, I'm so mad we didn't get that set. I'm glad Fiction beat Wizzy, but I'm so mad we didn't get that set so I can stop, so we can talk about that. In 100 tournaments, it's in Wizrobe's favor, but that's not what's in the data. Well, wait, let's look at it. If we look at it percentage-wise, how many tournaments did Axe get upset? How many tournaments does Wizrobe get upset? Wizzy should be 6th. Mango played Wizzy in the crew battle. Yeah, he basically two-stocked him. 100 tournaments, but Wizzy... Yeah, even in the hypothetical scenario where there's 100 tournaments that every player attends, I don't think Wizrobe doesn't attend all 100, and Hax drops out of like 75% of them. I'm not fully in the camp of punishing Leffen nearly as much as I want to punish Wizrobe for this. Yeah, no, actually, I'm gonna lock in my answer. Axe over Wizrobe 5 and 6. Lock in my answer for now. I think I feel good about this. I mean, I don't feel great about it, but I think these two guys are. No, I want to fill color. Leffen's always 3rd because that's how he places anyway. Guys, placements don't matter. Cool. Put these guys there. How bad is the mutating loss? No one has any idea, and it's horrible. Blair really got to you. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this. I definitely see these guys like right next to each other. God, I need to put in an exclamation point placements. Even though that placements video, I wish I would have done a better job with that. But the general sentiment, I agree with that. Does Leffen even run a major this year? ASAP Flimsy, thank you for the follow. Say that again when Leffen's 3rd on your list. Okay, so let's... see, I feel weird putting HBox in a tier above everyone else. But I think it's probably... like, I don't think it's like super skill-wise he's in tier and everyone else. It's just like he's got enough results that he's above everyone else. So now, the drop is crazy. That's what happened in bad set of losses on bad attendance. Saber Rip, you're 100% correct, because this bad tournament for Wizrobe is, he had 5 events, so that's 20% of his entire year was staked on this tournament, and he did bad. Bro, save. How can Axe beat Wizrobe with 0 wins on HBox? But placements still matter, Kappa. Mango's the second best speaks. Okay, boys. Actually, we are an hour into the stream. I also really have to go to the bathroom, and I'm excited to see how this works. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some water and maybe some more coffee. I'm going to see. I just got this ability to run ads. I don't know if it works or not. So there's a possibility you guys are just going to see nothing. We're going to try this ad, and then we're going to come back and rank Leffen, Mango, and Zayd. It's a 30-second ad, so I'm going to run as fast as possible to go to the bathroom and fill up my water. Oh, wait, well, actually, maybe I don't want to do a minute ad's too much. I want to see if it actually works. So I've never seen people get so hype about ads before. I appreciate it, homies. Oh, there's already 2 clips. Get wrecked non-subs. All right, guys, I will be right back. I'm going to go run to the bathroom. Actually, I'll do a minute because there's no way I get back in time. So it's just like, yeah. So I'm going to run that. Thank you guys so much for being hype about ads. I'll be right back so we can yell and scream about Left and Mango's 8. Maybe I'll do a 3-hour stream tonight if I can run these ads. All right, back soon. I can somehow run ads on my stream now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a part. That's only a partner thing, so maybe I should have not. Yep. Did I make it? Did I do it? What were the ads for? Do more ads? Guys, nah. Zane could be 5th. Guys, Zane can still win the tournament. And here's how. Did I miss anything? Miss any notifications while it's gone, guys? How are those ads? Did you enjoy that? Go away, run more ads. Yeah, guys, this is a Saves Untitled ad stream. Solely ads. Wait, is that my thing, or is that... I can't tell with the Yoshi story. It's weirdly cut off, like, right there, so I can't tell if that's my green screen being weird. Oh, that's just Yoshi story being weird. Ad stream. Okay, what... I'm gonna try to scroll up and catch up on what happened. And Ray, thank you for the follow. No ads for subs, Christ. Okay, no ads for subs. All right, I think I caught up on everything. 24-hour ad stream when? Dude, I would have to be here clicking that button. That wouldn't be worth. Actually, if there's like, I think I would take that weird lifestyle of you just sitting here, like getting paid to have 200 people sit here and do it. I'll run another ad. Don't tempt me. Actually, I'm not gonna run another ad. Imagine the money you would ad stream would make. Just hanging out with the boys watching ads. Fullert, what did you say? Is Zane is 5th? Okay, yeah, let's talk about these 3, and then whoever we end up putting in this 4th spot, we can kind of discuss and see if this is a tier of its own or if these 3 are by themselves. Let's go, Army Will. Get an intern? You think I have money for an intern? I guess I could not pay them. Anyone based out of Philadelphia want to be a Melee intern? I will pay you $0. Squad stream with a dedicated ad changle. Changle. So yeah, let's think about... So before we talk about them as their years as a whole, even though this will probably have us play with Oms and Plup. Ooh, Oms and Plup's another interesting conversation I want to have again. I have money for an intern if I was doing ad streams. God. I like having so many people here, and I feel bad because I'm missing... I'm used to having like 30 people in the stream so I can like respond to every single comment and like still keep my train of thought. So I'm sorry if I miss some of your stuff in the chat or if I like jump around from thing to thing a little bit more. Top 6 before any other conversation? That is the plan. Make them click for you. Yeah, it's like Cookie Clicker, but ads. Yeah, so let's talk about their individual events and how that changed our perception of it. Mango... Oh, Mango, what an event. Mango number 2. I think Mango's probably not number 2, but again, we're going to get to that. Because again, we have to, even though we're going to look at their tournament. Actually, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go over the tournament results. So we're not reminded of what they did just this weekend. We can't be, remember, we're doing a ranking for the year. We can't be biased based on recency. We have to try to wipe that from our head. We have to forget how sick Mango winning this tournament at Game 10 set, or how close his set was with Finction. We have to wipe that from our tiny monkey brains and our crippled Melee hands, and we got to think about the big picture. Grande. Si claro. No me digas. Que chulo. Come on, guys. Let's talk about some goddamn melee. So Leffen is the only one of these guys. Yeah, we'll talk about usual, the way I like to split it up. We're going to talk about head-to-heads at the highest level. Then we're going to talk about consistency. And then we're going to talk about bad losses. Stop saying numbers in chat of who you think's ranked where. We need to have this discussion first. Then we talk about it. So head-to-heads at this level, we usually make the cutoff at AMSA. What is my phone going off for? He's at McGillen's drinking beers. I thought I put my phone on silence. All right, you guys, there's so many hot takes going by so fast, I can't comment on all of them. Let's focus on Leffen. Zoom in. So Leffen has a strongly winning record against HBox, which is super valuable because he's number 1 for the year. Losing records to Wizworm and Axe is weird. I think Leffen and Mango will be perpetually even every year for the end of time. Dropping a set to Zane was really surprising to see. Is Leffen's only bad losses to Moki and SFAT, right? Moki and IBDW. There's too many good foxes. Monkey noises right now. Volcano, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Leffen's the player that's easiest to look at the big picture. So essentially his only bad losses are IBDW and Moki, which aren't too bad of a losses in this day and age. Losing to Zane is a wild thing to see. Being up on HBox is really good. Mango being almost even with HBox is a surprising. If going from 1-3 to 2-3 feels weird. Yeah, if Moki and IBW are your bad losses. Mango still has that Magi loss that the Magi loss is much better. It has been made a little bit better by Magi being ranked, but Magi was ranked largely on the back of that. God, I really wish Magi beat Wizrobe, so she would have had a Magi win, a Wizrobe win, and then she has like a lot of really bad and weird losses. That would be such a weird. When did IBDW beat Zane? There was a Fox Ditto, so that's like there's an asterisk next to that. So Mango's bad losses are to Lucky, to Magi, to Army. Yeah. So Mango, does Mango have the best head-to-heads amongst these guys? I said we were just going to talk about head-to-head at this level. Zane, obviously, I think no one would argue that this differently, that Zane has the worst head-to-heads at this top level. Being 1-3 on Plup, not really the best thing to see when Plups kind of be changed to a gatekeeper at this point. Does Mango or Leffen have better head-to-heads at this level? Mango's even with Zane, Leffen, up on Axe. Mango having 2 evens, 1 losing. Leffen has 2 losing, 1 even. And losing record on AMS is pretty bad too. But Leffen does have lesser attendance. This is tough, even just discussing who has the better head-to-heads here. Mango's slightly worse head-to-heads, but 2 super major wins. Leffen doesn't have more melee tournaments than Wizzy. Let me pull up the attendance graphic. So this is not including the big house. So the Leffen will have 6, and Mango will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Mango has almost double. Leffen gets a little bit more of leeway, even though he's the top player, because he's a European player, and that's a lot to travel out to tournaments. Leffen's 4-1 on HBox feels better than anything Mango has. I do agree. Like having that dominate Zane's attendance. Dude, Zane has sick attendance. Zane is like the king of consistency at this level here. Oh, 0-5 on Axe. Yeah, that does feel real bad having like Zane, this is the only thing Zane really has bad this year is this stretch of wins. Like he doesn't like Triff is his bad loss, is his sole bad loss, right? That's Fox sets, right? Yeah. Like Triff being his sole bad loss, and I lauded a local who he beat at that same local, and Junebug who he plays at local. Like we're not going to count that much. I'm not going to weigh that much on Zane. Because a lot in Junebug, yeah, like those are at locals, and like at majors. At a major, he beat Lod, and I think most of those Junebug sets are Fox. So, like, Zane's really only bad loss is Triff. So if you're in here for just consistency, it's probably, it depends on how much you want to reward Zane for attendance and punish Leffen for attendance. Yeah, his consistency, put Zane below Axe? No. I think, even though Axe has this higher level consistency here, what I see between these two, like if we're talking about Axe versus Zane, is that Zane went to more tournaments and was more consistent than Axe. Like, I'm concerned with a lot more matchups with Axe. Even though he's turned it around against Ices, you can't erase that just because of one army win. And Zane had a weirdly easy path to second, if I remember correctly, like off the top of my head. I mean, Leffen, that's huge for turning his year around, for turning that, like, the idea of that set around. I don't think tournament wins matter that much. Like, tournament wins, being able to prove that you win a tournament is good, but Well, tournament wins do matter, but I don't think that is enough to put Zane over Axe because of how many bad losses Axe has. He's the best player in the world. He destroyed Leffen. Like, he's still down on Leffen for the year, but that really changes my perception of Zane's example. I think Zane is, like, one of the biggest gainers from this perception, maybe not rank-wise, but perception-wise. I think Zane is one of the hugest gains from this tournament with how good he looked against Leffen. Yeah. I think I'm feeling Zane at 4 impressive wins. It pop JE, it definitely does count for something. Winning a tournament does count for something, but I think, at least when I'm doing my personal rankings, the way I think about it, I don't think it matters as much as many other people winning hugest. Yuji played like garbage for top 8, and Leffen is Leffen. I really am feeling Zane at 4. Mango does have a lot of bad losses. Mango's peaks are really high. God. Mango's so hard. Mango's always so hard to rank. Mango's so hard to rank, but I don't think I can justify Zane. Can we justify Zane, Wizrobe, or Axe over Mango? Because Axe has worse losses than Mango, but a better head-to-head at the top level. Oh, man. Mango's number 2. I don't think Mango's number 2. Yeah, I really think mine might be Leffen, Mango, Zane. Mango top 3 doesn't feel right. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. Leffen's not number 2. What was Leffen's run here? How does my perception change? So where did I have Leffen before? I had Leffen number 2 before. With these two guys dropping down. How did my perception change so much of Zane and Mango? I think I finally decided that Wizrobe Wizrobe had one more bad tournament, and then Axe. What made me drop Axe so much? Well, actually, no, it's not really me dropping Axe so much. It's these two being up a little bit more. And me finally being like, yeah, all Axe's loss is really bad. Leffen hasn't lost. Yeah, Leffen has... One good run is enough to... The mutating question's a whole nother thing. Off the prompt, Axe has to be top 5? See, I'm scared. I think that's what makes this ranking so hard this year. Is that I'm scared for everyone at those 100 tournaments. I'm scared for, yeah, Mango. I'm definitely getting to the poll first. I gotta make up my mind before that. Leffen did lose IBW and Moki, and that was. It feels like that was the only tournament where he lost to anyone like notable. No, anyone like that. Like I feel like that you can maybe potentially chalk that up to a bad tournament. Zayn would get to top 8 and then get eliminated every most time. That is an interesting point because it's how you want to interpret the question. Because Zayn's kind of is Levin Zayn Mango? Does that do? Am I on crack? Am I being ridiculous? Is that fathomable? Fathomable. I don't know, man. Leffen is the perfect balance. I think Leffen's my number 2. I really think Leffen's my number 2. I think Leffen's my number 2. Leffen Zayn Mango sounds right to you? Does Mango's last stock game 5 on Fiction? It's like that's more helps my perception of Fiction. I try not too much to read into game count because even though that is definitely important for figuring out everyone's perception of like a player moving forward, I think for ranking it's so much to keep in mind for how many sets for how many moving parts you always have to like meditate on for that. I think adding game count and trying to worry about that is like whack. First places matter. First places matter to an extent. I feel like this isn't going to change. I feel like that's in there for me. No way Zayn above Mango. Leffen Mango. Doesn't have bad losses because he drops out whenever slightly goes wrong. I don't think we should punish Leffen for DQing for events. Like I think I'm much more willing than most to give Leffen the benefit of the doubt for ranking stuff because he's a European smasher. I think people kind of do some foreign player erasure because he's also like a top player who gets to go to a bunch of events for Ultimate and has like more money than these players traveling out to events. But I think Leffen gets a lot of like people because because of his Twitter persona, his persona in general. I think people give him more shit than they would to like a Triff or to like AMSA. Yeah, people. I think you should if you have to try to find the way to treat Leffen and AMSA about the same when punishing them for attendance stuff. So I think that's I'm gonna try to keep that in mind or use that as my bookmark moving forward. Is there always this many viewers? No. I'm used to... It's been with these pregame shows, I got a lot of followers, but generally it was like 30 people watching the show. He shouldn't be penalized for missing tournaments, but he shouldn't be rewarded? Yeah. Fuck Toll. Well, I read it that way. Thank you for the follow. DQs don't matter. Cornelius, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't... DQs don't matter as a blanket statement, like everything. That's one of the main things I tried to hit on in the HBox video and that big discussion about people having issues with rankings. Blank doesn't matter. Oh God, I kind of put myself into a corner there because placements. I do still stand on the placements don't matter, but saying DQs don't matter, like a statement, just a flat statement like that. I hate that because DQs. It depends on the context exactly, because. I would say I'm going to, and I definitely keep this in mind. I think a lot of people should keep this in mind too for hacks. There's no confirmation or denying of the theory, but so I've heard from people that there's a conspiracy theory that hacks enters all these tournaments and DQs out of the ones he doesn't get good brackets in. It seems plausible enough. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to put that on hacks, but hacks dropping out of all these in tournaments is wild. Yeah, Scar got 5th at Genesis. Keyboard, get out of here. Get your stale-ass memes out of here. What were you talking about? Placements do matter now. I'm gonna ban you. Especially bad back. Yeah, like the whole hacks conspiracy thing is a whole nother concept, a whole nother discussion. Wizzy was getting ultra carried by his lack of attendance. Yeah, that's why I feel more and more confident about dropping Wizrobe this much from a bad tournament because his tournament this weekend was 1/5 of his event, and he already had another bad one under his name. Mango 2. No, Leffen 2. I'm feeling like these guys are pretty close. I'm gonna put this color in. We're gonna do this. What color is this area that my colorblind ass can tell the difference? Yeah, I'll do that. Cover that hacks thing on an off week. Just do the conspiracy theory dive into hacks thing. What's Mango's rank if he loses the big out? Why would we worry about, like, I can kind of understand talking about hypothetical things in the future. Why would we talk about hypothetical things that literally cannot happen? When an hacks drop to 3-4? I think it's less of axe dropping is that Zane and Mango have like these little extra caveats of thing. And maybe my opinion's slightly changing. I think it also, these two being tied together, kind of thinking about them together is like, damn. Yeah, and also I want to reward consistency. So I think I can see why I put that over. And Mango did win a tournament. See, I'm thinking more Mango below Zane, which feels really whack. It feels really whack. TBD Drowsy, thank you for the follow, or TB Drowsy. What's 2 out of 10? Mango won 2 super majors? He did. See, I think what's telling me in my heart of heart, telling me to put Zane over Mango is that I'm thinking that consistency matters more than winning tournaments. Major wins and you put him below Scrub is 1-0. 2 big tournament wins versus going to like 13 events and only having his worst loss be to Triff. Zane's so consistent. Dave, I wouldn't say tournament wins don't matter. Hard stop. They matter to some extent, but I think people are saying they matter. Generally, some of the people in chat, this is not like a you people. Some of the people in chat think that tournament wins matter more than I do. Zane has the worst head-to-heads. Zane has the worst head-to-head at this top 6 level. Zane does have that loss to SDJ. SDJ, Triff. And 3 losses to Pop. Okay. Zane, I don't think Zane's top 3. No, I think it. Okay. We're gonna do this in chat because I think I finally made up my mind. Ah, God, this sucks. This just sucks. The fact that this sucks so much means that this is like, I think there's a lot of reasonable orders of all of these guys. HBox is number 1. Don't fight me on that. Don't be disappointed. HBox is still number 1, and here's how it can happen. HBox number 1. But there's a lot of weird way. Yeah, the poll's coming in. I'm doing my preamble to the poll. There's a lot of very quality discussions and very reasonable ways you could organize these 5. But I think this is probably where my personal stuff falls about now. It might change by the time as who's 3. Consistency is everything. But we're going to finally... Who should be ranked higher? Stock away from winning something does not matter. I will give a hard take on that. Well, it's again, it matters for their perception of how they can do moving forward and if they can win sense against those players, but I don't think that should matter for Zane is consistently bad. All right, calm down. All right. I wouldn't say it's like super unquestionable. I was out the other day. Am I too late to say? You can always say SaveAsUntitled in shambles. My internet went out while I was streaming. All right, boys. You are ranking. You are a member of the ballot team. Somehow, 180 of you jackasses got a ballot from Practical Task. The emails went out wrong. Who do you rank higher? Hugs is 3. Yeah, Hugs is 3 in my heart. See, again, I didn't want to... I did not express my opinion of who I'm going to rank higher, but based on all that discussion we just had, Who do you think's gonna have it? Because I have my choice in my head before you guys vote. That's why I like doing these like preambles and like trying to talk about everything before it does. But I just always want to make sure I make up my mind before I poll you guys. Have to take a cut off the top because the Mango Nation. Mango Nation, Fox McCloud. All right, so we're gonna cut it off here. So the chat says Mango. And I think I agree. They both... God, Mango winning a tournament is really good. Mango having the better head-to-heads. Mango keeping it close against H-Fox. Mango just has... I think Mango just has less hard roadblocks. Mango's not number 2. No. But I think Mango's... When we think about hard roadblocks and like this losing record at a high level, like there's these tournaments that Mango is going to get tripped up at, but I think like Mango's, and I tremble at the thought of using this phrase because this is the worst metric in all of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Mango's average placing, it even hurts me to say that, Mango's average placing at these events would probably be higher than Zane, and therefore like average performances. So I think Mango's got it. Mango doesn't have like 0 roadblocks, hard stop. Mango has 0 hard roadblocks. I don't think Mango's above Leffen though. Leffen has the consistency of Zane and the high head-to-head level wins as Mango. Leffen is like a combination of the best parts of these two guys right now, and I think that's why he's above both of them. If Leffen lived in America, would I give Mango the number 2 place? Well, Leffen would have been at more events. So in that hypothetical, consistent at dropping out. 7 to 10. God, I'm gonna have a goddamn aneurysm. Placings don't fucking matter. Damn. Exclamation point move. Is that just oh, is that like Leffen's command for moving to America? Mewtwo King for 7. All right. So we'll do. Actually, we can do this poll. So what do you guys want to talk about? So we would probably be talking about. Wait, it was like Amsa Plup. Yeah. So we either next can talk about Amsa Plup, and who those two guys ranked higher, or we can talk about Mewtwo King. So I'm gonna what to talk about next. That's not how you spell next. Or Plup versus Amsa ranking. All right. Let me get this next in the chat. All right, boys. Mewtwo King is clearly 0. Wins don't matter. Melee doesn't matter. All right, guys. What do you want to hear me talk about next? I should have put in ads option. Everyone vote for what you want. Is Plup definitely top 10? Yeah. Plup's no longer. Ooh, this is close, boys. I'm gonna let this run for a minute, and then we're gonna go based off of that. This is real close. Ooh, Mewtwo King's pulling away. I should just run an ads during the poll. What is that? Is that a Kevin Nanny emote? Major Guile, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Amongst all this, we're just gonna do what Major Guile wants to do now, guys. Just kidding. How many subs? I think I'm 2 subs away from the sub goal. Yeah, I'm 2 subs away from the sub goal, guys. We're gonna get a 5th emote with that. Oh wait, and so we want to talk about Mewtwo King. We gotta talk about Mewtwo King. Everyone wants to talk about goddamn Mewtwo King. So Jason Zimmerman from Cinnamonson, New Jersey. Hey, Jason, how you doing? All right. I can't imagine the return of the ads. We'll probably do an ad break after Mewtwo King, because I think I'm with all you guys here, and I'm feeling this momentum as long as I have this ad time. Oh, we're almost at 200. Holy shit, guys! And we're also 2 subs away from that sub goal, so I can start training the beat Blur. And also so we can have the 5th emote. I'll probably take another like ad coffee break at like the 2-hour mark after Mewtwo King. We at 200? Gang, boys. Yeah, I can't just end a stream with 200 people. I'd be dumb. Actually, I'm pretty dumb. I mean, look at this top ranking. Mango's not at number 1. Wizrobe's not at number 40. All right. How's it being a sub to a whale? Save netplay stream. Dude, I've never seen viewers drop faster than when I start playing netplay. I'm so bad. Okay. Buttnose, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you coming back. Ranking Mewtwo King. Yeah, okay. Before we get into ranking Mewtwo King or discussing ranking Mewtwo King, I'm going to preface it with, if Mewtwo King literally does not attend any other tournament for the year, I don't think he should be ranked. One, it gives off like a weird kind of precedent with that for players who can just be like, yeah, I'm gonna just do sick at this one tournament, even though like it's not something that everyone can do or anyone I think could do besides Jason Zimmerman. Legacy and rankings is the dumbest thing ever. Sorry if that was a little harsh, but I absolutely despise using Legacy in top 100 rankings. That is one of my least favorite things. I hate Legacy in rankings because we're supposed to be. I will. Again, everything when I talk about rankings is my general perception of like how I think it should be. Legacy is dumb, but were you shocked when Mewtwo King beat IBW? Yeah, I think Legacy is super dope for seeding events when players come back, like when PPMD comes back. When PPMD comes back or when Mewtwo King comes back for a tournament. I think Legacy is super important for seeding events for players who haven't been a while, but I don't think it should be used for rankings. Because rankings, I look at the results as like a report card. Or I guess the report card, well, the end result, the output's the report card. The input's like, these are all the grades that he got across all of his classes across these tournaments. And then the report card is the grade we spit out. So if Mewtwo King only shows up for 2 of his classes all year, he's still going to fail. He's still going to fail that year. He's going to have to take it again just for showing up for 2 classes. He doesn't deserve to get like, oh yeah, he went through his 8th year of school just because he did okay in math and was killing it at English. Like he doesn't deserve the pass. He shows up for the exam in one class. Yeah, he shows up to syllabus day, and the teacher's like, their attendance doesn't count. He's like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. And then he shows up on the last day, does like okay, and then dips. Someone gave me $5 when I was just doing some random shit. Did that actually happen? No way. Did they write anything with it? Queen Duck Suck, thank you for the $5. Can we get some ads? I need to use the bathroom. I'll give you some ads at once we get the 2 hours. We got 25 minutes for ads. No, Philly, you're good. But thank you for the $5. Holy shit. God, streaming's great. Streaming is such like making videos is that long-term gratification that feels good, but because no one cares about Mewtwo King. Viewership's dropping because I was talking about Mewtwo King taking classes. Yeah, you got 25 more minutes. Also, yeah, which means we're also 1 sub away from getting that last emote spot. Okay, so again, after all of that, Jason, that's where you made your mistake. You said someone on Reddit told me. Reddit is a cesspool. I was gonna say something beyond that, but no, Reddit's just a cesspool. Reddit's a cesspool unless they're complimenting me, and then I love everyone on Reddit, or when they're upvoting my videos. But other than that, they're a cesspool. Yeah, I got 2 donations. I know, I saw the Kappa, Jason. I was memeing it up here. Okay, but again, are there any good websites? Nah. Wait, I actually have one. I have one pretty cool website. I'm gonna link it in chat. Give me a second. Let me just make sure I have this link correct. There's only like really one good website I'm aware of that I think is pretty cool. Oh, and no. You're right. There's actually I was completely wrong. There's two good websites on the internet. There's two really, really good websites. Here's the second one. And I don't think it's like the website. That's a good website. Oh yeah, there's how could I forget? There's a third good website. How could I completely forget about the third good website on the internet? How could I be so ridiculous forgetting about the third good website on YouTube? Rip Practical Tasks? What's up with Practical Tasks? Yeah, those are some really good websites. Like, I pride myself at such a chill. Did you mean chill? How many fake accounts does Salem have? Dude, I hope the real Salem account's fake. Or maybe he's just dumb. Twitch chat link is a bad website confirmed. Yeah, I really should have. So, is anyone in here familiar with Manning Face? I feel like I need to share this with anyone who isn't. That you may not be like a sports fan. Oh, is dmxinjail.com is a really good website. So you may not be a sports fan, but I think you should be aware of the Manning Face meme. So if we're going to take a brief detour. So oh, Josh Beck, thank you for for gifting the sub. Thank you for gifting the 50th sub. So now I'm going to have 5 emotes in the chat, and I'm going to have to do some practice sometime this week for my money match with Blur that I'm planning to do sometime in the near future. Not near future. I need a lot of training first. I need to level up on Netplay first. But thank you for giving me that 50 sub point and getting us another emote. Hell yeah. Okay, back to someone on sub quickly. Okay, we're gonna talk about Manning Face real quick, and then I guess we can talk more about Muta King. Oh, Manning Face emote would be dope. So so for y'all know what like Rick rolling and stuff like that. It notifies you when you follow. Yeah, it has a little notification on the stream. But you guys know about Rick rolling. So in the r/NFL and like communities around that, and I've seen this pop up other places, someone will ask for a link for stuff, and you know how sometimes they send the link or stuff. But they so I'm trying to explain this fast because I want to get back onto Melee. Hard train save. Okay, yeah. But basically, it's the it's a Rick roll, but it's just a picture of Peyton Manning that looks like this. This is might be one of my favorite memes, because even when I get Rick rolled or whatever, but I just get so happy seeing this fucking emote. Just doing a chat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when someone was like, "Is this the?" Just show it. Sorry, Smoop. Oh, is that another one? I just love Manning Face for its simplicity. Okay, we're done. We've epic nice. No, I like Manning Face better. The balaclava does it for me. New emote. Maybe. Yeah, we have 2 emote slots. Y'all, if you have anything you'd like to be made into an emote, DM me on Twitter. Or at me on Twitter with something you'd make. But, ever get linked to Meat Spin? I feel like when I was a young boy, I saw Meat Spin, and I have like faint memories of what it is in the back of my head, and I never want to see it again. Okay, now that we've covered all of the good memes on the internet, let's talk about Jason Zimmerman. My own version of jorts. All right. Jason Zimmerman, Muta King, who, again, we're going to preface it with he should not be ranked based on 2 tournaments. But if Muta King had to be ranked, gun to your head, Muta King had to be ranked right now, where would I put him? So let's see, do we have any good analogs for Analog, the second best Melee podcast? Do we have any good analogs for someone compared to Muta King to be ranked? Because Muta King's wins for the year are literally just his ones here. HBox, IBDW, Mike Hayes, Rick. Duck? Yeah. Excuse me. Let me just, not a good youth. Yeah, I was thinking, I did see Duck. But I think Duck might not make the activity requirements either. And Duck doesn't have nearly the super dope peaks, 1.5. HBox is definitely a good win to have. So where are we actually? Let's do that based on that, because I imagine you guys don't know more. Where are we gonna put Albert this year? Where does Albert get carried by? Actually, we can check his Wikipedia page. He might have Albert Melee. We can check his Wikipedia page. That'll probably have any other wins that he has. So where are we putting Albert, guys? Just off an HBox win. How valuable is that? HBox, Lucky, Ginger. Ooh, Ginger's a good win. Bladewise, Mojo. Actually, they might have like similar-ish. That's weird. Muta King is just a better Albert. That's weird. I don't like that. That physically hurts me. Albert should be like Toussaint. No, I think that's very demeaning is not the word I'm looking for. Demeaning to Toussaint. Toussaint is like should be above Albert. Like I don't think those two should be in the same ballpark conversation. I like that idea for some fan. I want to talk a little bit more before we say like before we start doing a poll on that. I like to have some informed viewers for him poll. Just swipe him in Guts. Oh yeah, where's Gatsu has like no. Oh no, he has more activity than I remember. Yeah. Mewtwo King really is just a better Albert, guys. Mewtwo King is boneless. Avoid Mewtwo King breaking into your house. Just live in the oh Jesus, Wigglytuff. Doing my boy Jason Zimmerman dirty. Yes, I think like Albert's just boneless Mewtwo King. But where am we putting Albert just based on this? Those are some good wins. H-Box win is really good. There's very few people who have an H-Box win. Like Albert feels maybe like, and anyway, this year feels bad, Albert. Yeah, Albert is going to be what's been gone last 45 minutes. Orange, your quickest summary of what happened in the last 45 minutes is this. Mewtwo King is a better Hugs. God, I'm doing the same thing. I hate when people are like, Zane is the West Balls of Marth, or Toussaint is the West Balls of Pichu, or Pikachu is the Pikachu of Pikachu. I hate that. But I'm doing it myself because it's fun. And when I do it, it's fun. When you do it, I hate it. Florida Albert. Mewtwo King's Pichu. Okay, so where Mewtwo King is ranked is basically heavily based on how good an H-Box win is. Also, actually, it's how good an H-Box and an IBDW win are together, and then how bad is a Triff and a Bananas loss. Saves the Pikachu of rankings. Mewtwo, God, you guys are all memeing now. I hate it, but I love it. So how valuable is an H-Box win? Some random dude, and it's also hard to do it because if it's Albert, we're like, holy shit, he beat H-Box. Where it's Mewtwo King, we're still like, holy shit, he beat H-Box. It's like more believable. Both are top 20 players. So his worst losses are to top 20 players, which is bad losses for anyone besides, or would be good losses for anyone besides Mewtwo King. Saves the Hugs of ranking. Now that is one I can get behind. Best possible win, 10th best win, but a top 15 loss. Yeah, like that's pretty good. So let me pull up where was my big moving sheet? Oh, here's my big moving sheet. All the way back from Smash Camp. So, would I rank Mewtwo King higher than Ginger? No. Would I rank Mewtwo King higher than Bananas? Probably not. Would I rank Mewtwo King higher than Duck? Probably. Mewtwo King higher than Army? No. This is also updated. Mewtwo King higher than None. Is None better than... even this hypothetical argument is really hard to have because I would say like Mewtwo King hasn't been to anything, so he should be punished for all that thing. Cometrium, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it, my dude. 51 subs, baby. Will Duck get ranked? Duck will probably not get ranked. Duck may have more locals. None. Yeah, None. I've been speaking on the None comeback for forever. Oh yeah, guys, hit everyone who's got that save W. Hit him with the save W's in the chat for Major with your boy Cometrium. Yeah. So. Com streams. I can't read. I'm literally illiterate. I'm not literally illiterate. I'm figuratively illiterate. Tafo is the save of Yahoo. All right. I feel like there really is no good conclusion to this Mewtwo King thing because he shouldn't be ranked based off these tournaments. But I imagine. Okay, let me set up the Twitch poll. If M2K had to be ranked, where would you put him? It's fine. Okay, we'll go like 11 to 20 is a good range. 21 to 35. 35 to 50. And I guess we could do like 51 plus. So this is, in the hypothetical scenario, oh, that's not 501 plus, 51 plus. So this is in the hypothetical scenario where we have to rank Mewtwo King. If we have to put him in this top 100 ranking, because the Mewtwo King mob says the Mewtwo King mob is knocking at my door, the Zimmerman gang is coming out to get me. What of these little tiers 7 to 10. I'm not putting 7 to 10 on the poll. He shouldn't be 7 to 10. I strongly disagree. They should not. No, I'm not going to put it in the poll. I don't want to even fathom that thought. I don't think he should be anywhere close to that even if we had to rank him. 7 to 10, not on the poll. I'm not giving it to you guys. The highest you're getting is 11th. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Had to be ranked. No peer pressure. Also, I'd have to delete the results and reorder them. Oh, Fly Guy hype? The Fly Guy came by again? Shouts to the Fly Guy. You motherfuckers. Every one I see in the chat, I'm going to ban you. Every person who puts a 1 in the chat is getting a ban. I don't care if you're subbed or not. I'm gonna nuke my... This isn't a democracy, baby. Yeah, Wendy, you should be sorry. Mod can't be banned? Well, Philly, you're not gonna be a mod for much longer, baby. One with a question mark. Burb, I like your enthusiasm. God, I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much. I despise everything. Maybe Twitch chat was a mistake. Maybe existence. Maybe Melee was a mistake. With all that wave cheating. Are you proud of yourself, guys? See, I was up on Twitch chat, but guys, Twitch chat stonks way down. Like, can they get further down? No, they're up. Shit, that's way down. Like Twitch chat, like this is like the size of Twitch chat stonks right now should be like this is normal Twitch chat stonks. This is where you guys are now. This is how I think of you. You lowly peasants. No, you're allowed to have your opinions even if they're wrong. Can we go? Who are we gonna go ask? Four stonked. The green screen is the stonks. The green screen is the friends we made along the way, guys. Come on. Muta King streaming right? Oh, well, I'm gonna raid Muta King after this, and the raid message will be "Go to more tournaments, you coward." We're already gonna have that plan. He'll be still streaming by the time I'm done, but the raid message is going to be "Go to more tournaments, you coward." I think that's already decided. Mango versus Leffen poll? Nah, Leffen's higher than him. Basing this off Swedish Armada win? What discussion is happening here? Yeah, so I think tomorrow we're gonna start talking about this. We're gonna start going a little bit lower into this. We're gonna start tomorrow. We're gonna talk about all these foxes and SGAs. But I think, what did Muta King say? I'll watch this in the main stream. So I'm gonna watch this clip. I'm gonna go get some more water because I already drank through it because I love water. Did I get it in time? Yeah, Rocks. We're actually about to start the last discussion of the stream after I watch this clip from Muta King. I need to put on my sound.
I'll keep myself unranked because I've barely entered anything, and putting me on a rankings would just be inaccurate. Just keep me off rankings, dude. I don't really even try my hardest anymore. I mean, I did tech skill for this tournament, but
Yes.
yeah, I did more watching random Zelda videos than I did
yes
studying videos.
Jason Zimmerman, Mewtwo King.
I'll keep myself unranked.
I know, guys. I think you're right. He should be top 10. He should be top 10 with that opinion on rankings. That's my dog right there. Once Tri-State, always Tri-State, baby. You can take the Jason Zimmerman out of Florida, but you can't put the Florida out of Jason Zimmer. He's top 10, baby. Muta King's the best player in the world. He beat HBox. Can you just opt out of rankings? I mean, you can message people, message someone and be like, yeah, I don't want to be in it, and that generally will not put you on the ballot. 11? Clip is courtesy. Co-Popper? Co-Popper, you're the real homie. You're the real homie. Thank you, Muta King, for being reasonable understanding. I appreciate him so much more now. But, so for all those who are clamoring for ads, I'm going to go run and get some water, and then we're going to finish off our night of discussion by talking about Plup AMSA, and then tomorrow night, but Florida's in Tri-State. Yeah, the 3 states in Tri-State are New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Florida. No, it's Pennsylvania, North Jersey, and South Jersey, because Central Jersey is a myth. Ads PogChamp. Okay, so we're gonna fucking Delaware. Yeah. We are going to run. I'm gonna run an ad real quick because apparently I'm able to do that now, even though I'm not a partner, which is weird. But we're gonna finish off the stream by talking about Plup Amza. So get your good arguments ready. Go get your water of your own. Go hit the bathroom. You got a minute. You got a minute to win it. Yeah. See you guys in very brief moment. Yeah. Unless you're a sub and then you're seeing all this, or the ad's not running and I'm just look like a jackass.
Browns aren't looking too good, Scott.
I disagree. No, I don't think so. Were there actually ads, guys? Did they not work? Did it not go? Oh, I didn't click on it. I'm a fucking moron. Oh, wait, no, I did click on it. Wait, did I? I don't think I clicked on it. Well, I'm a fucking moron. Well, I tried, guys. Ads worked? Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Shillick. Maybe I did, but it's still fucking moron. Weiss got the real ones. It said ad support Twitch. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, maybe because I know they said something about, like, I got this weird notification that affiliates can. Cocoa Pebbles, thank you for the thing. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the cookie, Cocoa Pebbles. Very tasty. Yeah, subs can run. Don't think subs got ads. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I'm like right near the requirements for partner. I just need to stream a fuck ton across the next couple of weeks. Damn. Feels bad, man. All right, I'm done my cookie. Let's talk about Plup versus Amza. Actually, what I want to do, I thought of on my way here. Who should be ranked higher? Give me a second. Talk about Ultimate? Nah. The Benato, thank you for the follow. What more do I need for partner? Thanks to the pre and post game shows being like super. Where did my wall go? It's still there. It's just very green. Actually, I live in Yoshi's stories now, guys. I'm such a big Falco main that I live on Yoshi's story now. Gotta shine me off the top. Actually, I think if I didn't crop it right, at some points you might be able to see right here the player one thing. Wait, would I be pointing that way? Yeah, here, the player one thing, because there's a Falco like right there on the recorded thing. Oh yeah, but for partner, because I have such like a really good average thing over the last couple of streams, I just need a lot of hours and a lot of different days. Save as Pennsylvania Albert. Dude, I'd have to actually be a good player to be in the same set as Albert. Okay, but we're going to Plup Amsa. And so this is going to be our pre-discussion without knowing any of the facts. This is just based on your soul read. Who do you think should be ranked higher? Plup or Amsa? Without looking at the numbers, without doing... Save could beat HBox. Dude, I actually played HBox and he destroyed me. And that was when I was grinding a little bit. So I'm not going to give anyone any shit for this ranking, and I'm not going to express an opinion after the poll is over, because I'm not 100% sure on who would be ranked higher. And I for the most part, don't like speaking out of turn or speaking when I'm not sure what the data looks like. So we're going to wait on that. I played Hbox when I was at the Big House 7. Like, I played him in a friendly. And then I told him that I made a video about him. He was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Cool. Nice stat. I think he said nice stats, man. I think it was nice stats, man, was his response. Save as Albert, except, yeah, I'm just boneless Albert, guys. Post songs for you to play? Nowhere, Trough. I will ban you, Trough. Actually, Trough, I should probably give you mod privileges. Remind me to do that when I'm off stream. I'll give you mod privileges. How did my tournament go? What tournament? When, not where? Never, Trough. No, you're not getting mod privileges anymore. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, what tournament, Wigglytuff, what tournament are you talking in terms of Big House 7? Like way back when, 2 years ago? When is Save streaming net play? Well, I'm going to stream it sometime, probably this week. Oh, no. I went to the Big House 7. Not the Big House 9. I was at home with my power out streaming for the Big House. Yeah, no. I still have my Big House 7 shirt. Only big major that I've been to. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but net play, I'm definitely going to do that sometime in the near future because I hit the sub goal. Even though it's not up, it was for me to get that last emote and for me get mod in place of him. Yeah, Fearsome, I should... The only reason I gung-ho to mod Choff is because he's, like, I know him in real life and I've known him for a while. I definitely do, especially if there's so many more people now, I should be modding a lot of you guys who are here all the time. So that's definitely something I have to get on. I'll add to my list to do. But the main thing on the docket, can you not get mod? I got you, Queen. Your recaps are nice. Thank you, Kookie. Let's talk about Plup versus Amsa, who... I think we tried talking about this at the top of the show. Giving you the most money. Hey, we'll have this mod discussion after. We'll have this mod discussion off stream. We gotta finish off strong because this is the first ranking show I think that's going to go past 2 hours. We're just about to hit 2 hours. Nah. All right, so Plup versus Amsa. What do we got in both corners? Amsa being even on Hbox, having an Hbox win is huge. Losing the Wizrobe does feel real bad. Both their head-to-heads at this highest level aren't the best. Plup being up on Zane is really cool, though. I think being up on Mango... Okay, so what's more valuable? Wizrobe win and being up on Zane for the year, or a Hbox win and being up on Mango for the year? I think Amsa has like a slight edge there. Plup is 9th? Oh, okay, that's a hot take. Plup's attendance is worse than Wizrobe's? Let's go back over to attendance. Plup is not on this list. That's probably for the best. Hey, let's go over the Smash Wiki, see what he's got. Plup Melee. Plup has tournament attendance. Plup has like a surprisingly high tournament attendance, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's not bad. 9's probably like the median thing for that. Plup definitely does feel lower than Amsa, but we're not here for feelings. We're here for cold, hard stats. We're definitely when we start the discussion tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When we start the discussion tomorrow about all the Foxes and S2J that's in this range, we'll definitely see if Plup is below those people. But I just want to focus on Plup and Amsa for tonight. Those are Mango's numbers. Fiction's 7th. Oh, okay, no, Wigglytuff. Fiction's definitely up here. Fiction's going to be in this conversation we're having tomorrow. Nai Kai 1. Stats don't care about your feelings. That's true. That's big true. Yeah, so I think Amsa's 1-1 against Hbox and 3 over Mango is better than Plup record versus Zane. One of those not the same set. So losses. Plup has lost. Plup losing 2 sets to SFAT does feel like super real bad, man. Does Amsa have better consistency? He does have the Spark loss. That is a notoriously bad matchup and a Lod loss. So I think, yes, the weird Fox problem coming out for Plup really feels really odd. Plup have any good wins at the Big House? Let me double check that. None wins all right. All these other people. Oh, Marth. The triple Marth kill into almost lose. He really almost lost to None. That would have been real bad. I think, yeah, Amsa has one loss to. We talked about it at the top of the show. It's like Sene. I'm bad at pronouncing American players' names correctly, so Japanese players is over. But he does have like 2 bad local losses, but I really don't weigh that too much against him because like he rarely goes to locals, and that would be stupid to count that. Frankie Dillon, I don't think locals should count is a big overstatement. Like there's more to, basically the antithesis, the boiling down of what that HBox video is about and talking about discussion is that everything needs context. So I don't think locals should count. I don't agree with that. I think locals should matter very, very little is more kind of where I fall on that. Everything context matters tremendously. Like when we're talking about Zane's losses to Junebug at tournaments, at locals. Yeah, it all depends. Realistic, do I disagree with Amsa 7th, Mewtwo King 8th, and Plup 9th? No. Yeah, even if we're ranking Mewtwo King, he should be nowhere up there. That would feel horrible. Imagine being someone like IBDW or Fiction, and you're going out to all these tournaments all year, you're grinding. Fiction's going to all these locals and stuff. And fucking Jason Zimmerman from Cinnamon Sin, New Jersey goes to 2 events and he gets ranked higher. He gets ranked like 2 or 3 points higher than you because he's won OK tournament. Like that feels so bad. Like even if we're ranking Mewtwo, that feels disgustingly bad. And I don't think that's my big gripe with this. The 2019 rankings really make me feel like I'm having an aneurysm. They really have that je ne sais quoi that you're looking for. Koopa 7 or thank you for the follow. Jason Zoomer, man. Jason's not a Zoomer. Killer Toot 123, thank you for the follow. If we're doing that, Fiction should be better than Mewtwo King. Yeah, if Mewtwo King is being ranked, Fiction should be ranked higher than Mewtwo King. The Omni du Fromage. Je ne sais quoi. Is that you say from a le bouche. I get it. I got you. Is Fiction 10th? Oh, wait, guys, we're gonna hold off the Fiction IBDW S2J, all that jazz. We're holding that off for tomorrow. That discussion is going to be another nightmare. I actually probably will have to do a little bit of background research for that to make sure everything's going swimmingly, to make sure I have a decent idea of what their bad losses is. And Mewtwo King just said he shouldn't be ranked. Les bouches. No, it's all about famille les bouches. Is one of the few phrases in French that isn't like the omelette de fromage that I know to say. But it's not a very nice phrase. Fuck, marry, kill, fluff, Amsa Fiction. CPU, thank you for the follow. Oh shit, my Do Not Disturb is off on my email notifications because we've been streaming for too long. Hell yeah. That's always a good thing to say that I went the distance with that. No, we're still talking Plup versus Amsa. I got super distracted. There's too many good comments in there. Jaguar Numbers, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you. My French's rank, marry, kill. I don't want to rank Mewtwo King. Oh, he's not even in that 3. Oh, I don't want to kill anyone. Plup Amsa. So, okay, we're talking about their losses. We got distracted on the little local tangent. So Amsa has a Spark loss, has those 2 Lod losses. Which again, like, Sparks, I can't talk, I can speak at ends for how good Spark is. 2 Lod losses is like 2 losses to a top 20 player-ish. That is being a bad matchup. See, I'm feeling like Plup a little. I'm still feeling Plup a little ahead here. Which feels weird, feels wrong. I think I'm feeling that because I think these two But Hamza does have better peaks. Hamza does have better peaks, and with his tournament attendance, we're not really factoring that too much into it because he's a foreign player and he's been like to a little over, like a little less than half, a little more than half of Plup's event. Hamza having a win on H-Box and keeping those sets close is super valuable. Hamza has better peaks and consistency. I think Hamza and Plup's consistency, I'd say, is about the same. Spark loss isn't like for the conversation we're having at this level. I think the spark loss is really bad against his name. I think they probably have about the same consistency. Probably Hamza a little bit less. Even though Plup's playing bad for Plup. Yeah, we can look at it. Was we can do the double count again. Plup's playing bad for Plup, but Plup is not playing bad for a top 8 player. Yeah, use your free Twitch Prime. Well, Choff, I don't have anything more to shill out now. I've literally, for the affiliate thing, I've hit my ceiling for subs. Like, we don't get anything more, even though this is definitely not the thing I should be saying. But we don't get anything more unless I hit partner for having more subs. But I still would appreciate the subs. But I'm so bad at shilling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Plup had like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, so Plup has about the same total. Yeah, so I think I might have made up my mind. Sub go for that cat. Dude, I'm trying to get Choff, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, homie. I'm trying to Choff, I just need the I was talking about it a little bit earlier before you. I just need the hours and the days. The hours is I essentially need I probably now after this need like 12 more hours that I'm going to try to knock out this week. I'm a huge Team Liquid shill. I'm not a huge Team Liquid shill because I think Captain Crunch should be top 15. Like, that's just a fact. Come on, guys. Sub goal to rank Mango #1. I'm not going to undermine. Oh, the Save is Untitled Goose game. I would love to play that. 12 hours straight stream. No. I like keeping as much as these streams can be rambling. Choff, Jesus Christ, thank you for the gifted subs. Choff, come, God. I steal your Switch for like months on end, and then you come back by giving me the subs. Thank you so much, Choff. Dude. Next time you come down here to hang, I got you. I'm covering everything. I got you. Use your Twitch Prime. Choff, you're the ultimate homie out here. What is that other notification? Oh, that's just the Choff subs going through. Wow. Well, Choff, I definitely got to mod you now. Oh, it is. That's all the subs still going through. That's nuts. Yeah. For those who don't know, I know Choff in real life. We went to high school together. He's a big homie. I mean, he's also a very tall homie, but he's a big homie after this thing. Dude. Caps lock Lance or not? Well, I think the gifted subs kind of just happen at random. Tall homie. He's the real. Everyone, you can call people the big homie, but Choff is the only one who's the tall homie. Ass kissing. Whatever, man. All right, so. God, I get every time I get like a sub, I'm so taken aback and so thrown off that I kind of lose all of my thoughts. True Skydiver, we talked about this earlier today. Mango's probably 3. Paradise people follow in chat a lot. Oh, that's really cool. I did not know that. That's awesome. 6, 7, yeah. At Choff. That's the next command I'll add. I'll just like an exclamation point Choff, and that'll be. I'll just let you know how tall Choff is. Tall homie. The true tall homie. All right, yeah, so circling back, let's do a little preface before we do preface. Not preface. Let's do a preface before we do who should be ranked higher, Plup or Amsa. So Plup is, like I was saying before, is playing exceptionally bad for the Plup of old years. We haven't ranked one for like an hour or two. We're ranking someone right now, baby. We're putting them in. So Plup is having a bad year for Plup, but for the level of player we have here, Plup is still having a decent year. He's dropped some pretty bad sets recently. It is important to remind some of these bad losses are those Samus sets. Actually, he lost to Axe of the other Samus set. Yeah. But not a good year for Plup fans. Whereas Amsa's also had like consistency. He's had some bad losses here and there. He lost to Spark, dropped those 2 sets of Lod, lost to Triff as well. Yeah, 2 sets of Triff in those bad matchups. So you got to keep in mind that Amsa does have those problem matchups. So between these 2 players, we took this poll earlier. So if this discussion has changed your mind or potentially it's solidified your opinion, I've made my decision of who I think I'm going to rank higher. But let's check this one more time, chat. How do you feel about Plup versus Amsa? Amsa none Plup. And this is only in the conversation list. I know some people are saying they think Plup could be a little bit lower based on who else is around this area, but that's something we're gonna shelve for tomorrow's discussion. Because that will be a long, arduous debate that I actually want to do a little bit more research on before, because their lower losses are not as well documented or not as easily documented. So I will feel like you change your mind on Plup Amsa all the time. I feel like the same's for me. Melee's I've answered this poll 4 different times you've run it. Really? That's dope. I really like to hear something like that. Really, if Mango 3rd? Yeah. These are definitely, like, the way I have these colors is, like, swaps within. I think there could actually realistically be, there's a lot of understandable orders of these guys. But I think these 3 are, like, in a pack. These guys are kind of in a pack for various reasons that we talked about earlier in the show. But yeah, I think it should come as no surprise. I think Amsa's going to be above Plup here. Having an H-Box win is really, really good. Why is it filling in with that color? Having an H-Box win is really, really good. I think these guys, who's ever up in like this area is probably going to be a similar color. Like, I don't think there's too big of a tier gap between these guys. The gaps are getting smaller and smaller every day in Melee. Let me pick a good color for my colorblind ass. There we go. Cool. Yeah, remember in Axe and Wiz we were in discussion for number 1. Yeah, but I think Amsa's better wins and near same attendance for being a foreign player. Pretty good. H-Box win is pretty, and especially keeping those sets close. Being up, having like a clean record on Mango, who's been back and forth this year. Pretty dope. He just has a couple of problem matchups, and like he's playing Yoshi. Damn, Axe 5th. Want Plup to be a better player, but until he starts putting up the results, he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I think Plup is missing. Oh, I need to hide this poll. Plup is just missing that same, for lack of a better term, je ne sais quoi. How would Yoda? Oh my God, no, sorry. That I just saw the Mewtwo question again. We spent like the last 20 or so minutes talking about that before we started the Amsa Plup discussion. Essentially, short answer, he shouldn't be ranked. Long answer, if he's ranked, he would be severely punished for attendance, and he'd be anywhere between 15 to 40. All right, but I think that might wrap it up, unless you guys have any smaller discussions. Yeah, no, Yoda, sorry, I was just like, yeah, that was a big Rage is Untitled. Yeah, I do, shout out to Seeker, I do agree with that, that Plup, we know that Plup is good. We know the Plup is good, but this year he hasn't shown it as much. But he can get back to that. I mean, if Mewtwo can come back and just turn on the gas, I think Plup can do it too. Yeah, so you guys have anything Save versus Stango poll? Stango destroys me. Fran's top 100? What other wins is Fran's Liquipedia page updated? Fran's, not Ferdinand, Melee. When could be the next stream? Kooky, the next stream will actually be tomorrow night at 7 p.m., same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because tomorrow we're going to be, because I'm doing this big push, the get partner on Twitch, so I'm going to keep on doing that, and because there's so many discussions still to be had about the big house. I didn't even get the shit on Hugs today. This isn't really even a save stream if I don't get to talk about how bad Hugs is. I love Hugs. I hope he never sees any of these things out of context, because I love Hugs, but it's just I love talking about Hugs. Yeah. But I'll spend this last like little bit of time while everyone rolls out. Well, I just want to look at how Hugs did again. About answering any of these questions y'all got. He lost to La Luna. Oh, he lost to La Luna. Oh, that set sucked. That was such a bad set. Oh yeah, let's talk about France. Let's be positive. Is it really just the Hugs win? If he just has a Hugs win, that's not the best for a bid for his top 100, unless anyone knows any other wins he have. Rank every year of Melee since 2013? Nah, that's a. I'm just gonna keep this page up until we have anything else to talk about. That's more an Edwin or a Peak, I think, or someone who's a big history guy. Let's talk about how badly we want Crush to come back. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's so many high-level foxes around that range to root for now. Now I got Fiction, I got IBDW, I got Moki. Like, my thirst for high-level fox play, especially around that level, is very satiated. Satiated, there we go. Crush hype. Let's see if did I miss anything. Who's going to be the next Melee player to beat Salem? I hope they all beat him. HBox. God, I wish HBox would have taken the first set. Would have been the one who broke the levy on that one. Let's see. Just making sure I didn't miss anything scrolling up. Who's better, Fiction or IBDW? That will be, oh yeah, we did talk about that. I think Fiction's probably IBDW's higher than him because he's got a big wealth of wins around this category, and both of them have dropped sets to players like around this well of things. And in this year, with how wacky Melee's been this year, this is much more, it feels, and don't quote me on this, it feels like this is a year where your top wins matter a lot more than your bad losses. Actually, no, I don't like saying that. That's too general of a statement. Yeah, but I feel like they're playing around the same level. They have like similar like readouts for the year, but IBDW has an HBox win, a Leffen win, a Mango win. Whereas Fiction having a Wizrobe win and a Plup win is really good, but those wins are blown out of the water by IBDWs. Who's better at edgeguarding Spacey, Zane or HBox? They're both really, really good at it. That's like saying who's better at being bad at Melee, me or Blur. Like it's a conversation of the both people at the top echelon of doing the particular thing. Army's the world's greatest player. Let's go, Army! Woo! Want the data video idea? Like the year one? I've been doing like a statistical analysis of how many edge guards they get. I feel like there's a lot of moving pieces to that. Like the HBox rest video was easy to collect the data because it was still a little hard to collect the data because I have to just watch the set. Like it was like the Armada video where I just had to sit there and like look at every turn up. I think the edge guarding one, I mean potentially. I'd have to. Where would I put Moon off the top of my head? I'd put Moon in the trash because he's garbage. He lost the Wrangler. What was too soon? Have I lost to a Kirby player? I haven't entered enough tournaments. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be punished for my attendance. If we're ranking me, Nike1, thank you for the follow. Lost the Curb. Is Wrangler top 5? Who's more likely to make top 100, Curb or Wrangler? Probably Curb. I don't know what Curb's wins are for the year, but I heart of heart says Curb. SaveAsUntitled number 0. Thank you, Faust. The true number 0. It's me. Curb can still be top 100, and here's how. I have no idea what Curb's record looks like for the year. IBW stands for I Bone Dad. What up? I still love that I've been destroying Wizzy. You beat Ryan Ford? Curb needs that win. Like, Ryan Ford's too much of a question mark of where he is right now. Magi beat Ryan Ford at the tournament, right? When our bout's going out this year, I have not a clue. It really depends, I think. We'll know in the next couple of months. I still hoping for the 2GG HBox saga where we fly everyone out to make sure HBox is not number 1 for the year. But I don't think it's going to happen. How many subs for me to make a Curb video? It's in the docket. It's been a while since I made a Rising Player Spotlight. Some in the classic WoW and playing with him. Dude, I can't. I did the WoW quest for that extra Hearthstone card back, and I realized I could lose myself in that game. Like I don't want to play. I don't want to play WoW because I'm afraid I will get super sucked in. Well, I know I'll be super sucked in. Oh, and I was on the wrong stream. Hacks is top 30. Hacks is top 30 dropping out of events. 2 GG hidden bosses. Yeah, I want to see HBox run the gauntlet. I want to see HBox play everyone. I just want 2GG Mango play Wizrobe Please Saga, where it's just one set of Mango versus Wizrobe. Just game 5, normal set. Just they play. There's a big tournament just for that set, and then everyone leaves. I just need that off my mind. I'd be doing work. Smash Rivals Wizzies versus Mango, yeah. Proper Jungle Jam ranking? We already... actually, when I was doing that Jungle Jam parody video, Jackzilla sent me, like, the internal Jungle Jam ranking. But it's changed since I... Do we still... Have we gotten the VODs for the Jungle Jam at, whatchamacallit yet? At, Smash Camp? Is that still being hidden by the secret estate? Mango Wizzy... Mango started down a stock in... Yeah, Mango started down a... Someone started... I think Mango started... It was 3 stocks to 4 to start off, and Mango won by a stock, so he 2-stocked him. Vilvalvi Trap Lord? No thanks. Was Tunes, thank you for the follow. And I think that's probably about it for the day. We're dropping... I want to end on a high-ish note, because... Answer a lot of questions. Shine, Smash Camp, and the Rich one. Dope. So again, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you again, Choff, for gifting those subs. Actually, let me go through, see who subbed today. I want to individually thank you. I don't know if you're all here, but Choff, thank you for gifting all those subs and subbing yourself. Calm Streams, thank you for the sub. Josh, thank you for gifting that sub. Queen Ducksuck, thank you for the donation. Butt Nose, thank you for the resub. CF Sloth, thank you for the donation. I think, can we not? Thank you for the Prime. Hottie, thank you for the Prime. Dad Milk, TM Dort. God, I didn't realize I was going to have so many names to read. Shadow Seeker, Major Guile. I think I hit everyone on that. Again, thank you guys so much. If I missed you, I'm super sorry about that. But thank you guys. Steve Schagel, thank you for the follow. I will be, just a reminder, I'll be here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time doing the same sort of thing. If you missed any part of the show, the VOD will be up tomorrow on Twitch. And also, we got to figure out who we're going to. Stone Armor, thank you for the follow. Yeah, make sure you guys, if you haven't followed already, so you get the notification when I go live, we need to figure out who we're going to raid. Twitch Prime for free, yeah. If you want to do it, push me back to that corner. Oh, Zane's live. Zane's doing an AMA. Who are my choices? Mewtwo King, Zane, Ginger... Wow, there's all these really dope people streaming and you're watching me, guys? It's nuts. I'll send over the hugs. I deserve to send it over the hugs. I talk so much shit on hugs that he deserves to get it. Make sure you hit him with your save W's. I don't know what the raid message is because anything I could think of would be probably mean. Yeah, guys, no snitching. No snitching. Hit hugs with the... I've only said good things about hugs, and no one has any idea otherwise. I'm going to let this ad run out. We're going to send this over. Just hit hugs with those save W's. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out. Oh, I'll hit the raid button, then we'll head out. And see you boys tomorrow. Gang, gang.